Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of The God of High School. And the first episode was pretty cool, so I'm pretty eager to watch the second one. So let us just do that. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, that was a Crunchyroll logo thing. Ah yes, the handprints of God himself. Really? That was yours? Oh, okay. That was just an odd reference, okay. This king, like, he really said that. Hello? He doesn't seem very welcome here. Korea, you say? Park Mujin. You look a bit sketchy, but we'll see. Oh man, I forgot about the crazy visuals of the opening. Battle. Yeah, some of these characters we met in the first episode. Oh man, this opening is so cool. Yeah, that guy is just so good. I mean, they're all good, but... Renewal/soul. Back to the arena. I can't help but notice nobody's punching each other. I guess we'll get back to that eventually. Take 5, you know. I'm sure he will. It's pretty nice, I imagine. Yes, this anime. Got a full-on tournament brackets. How fancy. You don't look like you're in that good of a mood. Is you so mad about the glasses? Oh, upset that we're walking together. Well, sorry for existing. Oh, oh, ow! Probably should watch what you say to this violent girl. This angry, violent girl. We're gonna be friends, okay? Let's calm down. She's a feisty one. Banana. Nanomachines. They might have told us about that in the first episode. Don't quite remember. Because I remember, like, the bands and stuff. Like, we had, like, stats and... the thrill of the fights and money and stuff like that. It's a pretty solid shonen protagonist motivation, I guess. Yeah, that Leorio over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah, why would you do that? Maybe you should have a backup pair. Oh no. Come on, guys. Oh no. Well, someone's gotta jump in there and get it. This is not going well at all, is it? For, like, anyone? Will not be easy to find. Especially at night. She even had glasses back then. Yeah, other girls gossiping and whatnot, and you train. No, I got my sword stuff. It's far more important than painting your nails. We have more lights. Finally, doing something helpful. Just bigger and bigger pile of stuff. I mean, he probably deserved it. Also, you've heard him a lot worse than that already. But that slap may have been the weakest attack she's done to him so far. Oh wow, we got light now. Okay, not that it's a competition, but I think he's winning. Yeah, this is how we begin some true friendship building here. Pretty well done, actually. Man, that guy's ripped. Back to the arena. It's been too long. They have the freaking Crunchyroll logo on the damn arena. Okay. The first, Taichi. I think I remember him from the opening. Hello. Meditation. He did look like the type. So, I guess he has his way of preparing for a match. Kinda thought he was gonna say "Omae wa Moshin Deiru" for a second. The way he said "Omae." I am a fighter. Oh, jeez. We were just talking, man. Calm down. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Well, then. As ready as I'll ever be. Yeah, I love the flow of his movements and fighting style. Okay. Not gonna try to say these names, but cool. Well, that didn't go well for him. But yeah, of course he goes to the cannon fodder early on. Zabisto! Oh. Yep. No big deal. Taekwondo with punches. Go. Okay. Just the names. Oh, her. Yeah, her. Oh, the suplex. Ma Michonne? Is that what he said? Yeah, let's put our book away long enough to fight. Jeez. I guess he knows how to fight, sort of. It's an odd fighting style, but it works. Last thing you see before death. That man's fist. Yeah, that would be a cool thing. I hope we get to see that at some point. Ah, okay. Yeah, I want to see him fight. Okay, hello. Nice to see you too. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Probably would have had a broken nose. Okay, yeah. Go Gumbo, go Gundo. Him, he goes. It's his match. This should be one of our first, like, yeah, difficult fights. Fair enough. He loves doing that. I mean, I kind of do too. Okay. Right. Gotta love nano machines. Oh. Okay. Wonder how this will go. Because he seems confident. But this guy's good, so... A Dragon Strike. It looked like it did some damage. Oh my god, his attack names. I love them all. Yeah, but I'm sure it will flip the other way pretty soon. Because it's not going to be this one-sided, not with this guy. Are they allowed to just help you? I guess so. Just casually stroll back into the ring. Yeah, but then he's going to be on the receiving end pretty soon. But not yet. Ooh. Yeah, this guy's really cool fighting style. But, yeah. Thank you for letting me know that. Seems not. Oh. Yeah, now he's starting to attack back. Oh. Really hard to keep track of the movements. Oh god, the hair. Oh no, that's gonna hurt if that makes contact. Oh. I think so, it's hard to tell. Northern style. Eye gouges, It looked pretty brutal. I didn't even see all of it, and it still looked brutal. Nowhere pleasant, I'm sure. Good thing we have nanomachines for healing. It's okay to get angry. Just don't let it control you. But I think that's more his point. Oh wow, that's a really cool scenery. These are two very different fighters, is one point that I'm definitely getting. We might have a bit of a turnaround here, hopefully. Oof. Oh, the yin-yang symbol. For a second I was hoping we just evaporated him, but yeah, they didn't look that effective, unfortunately. Is that what he did? Okay. I was kind of curious. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to win this one. That's not cool. That's not gonna happen. You should know that. Now we're getting into his backstory. Wants him to be as pathetic as him. But he's not, though. Hopefully this ends soon. I don't want to watch his abuse for too long. No. Take that. I hope those words are more damaging than your blows. Oh god. You really should give up at this point. I'm getting Naruto flashbacks. Oh god. Please stop this. Yeah, can we come in here and just do that, please? Thank you. I'm sure that was against the rules, but I'm still appreciate it. It's like, when did he leave? He was just here a second ago. Now that would be you. Yeah, here we go. I was hoping somebody could do this, and he's a good person for it. Just look at that sweat fly. I mean, I'm sweating too. Yeah, that was probably against the rules. My bad. Oh, that looks bad. I think you might be pretty butthurt over there. You're not any better, though. That's such an evil smile. But obviously he was allowed to live. I use it, I can't even pronounce it. I can kick. Aren't you impressed? Yeah, the audience starts to panic. Yeah, somebody needs to settle this guy down. Yeah, preferably him. Wow, crossing feet and a midair taekwondo kick. Wow. He's just spinning in midair. He's gonna destroy this ring pretty soon. So is he actually down now? What exactly just happened? Was that his doing? What's his face? Yeah, Park Mujin, that's what it was. Well, there's one way to end the fight, I guess. Everyone in pain on the ground. Even the guy that wasn't supposed to be a part of it. I wouldn't call it gross. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, we're not gonna cancel the tournament or anything. That wouldn't happen. I mean, God of High School is the name of the show. I'm sure, yeah, some people appreciated it. Nobody wanted to keep watching that abuse, so something had to be done. Even if it was a violation of rules. And that's the episode. Kind of shifted from the Battle Royale kind of thing we had first episode to our actual 1v1 tournament brackets, although they didn't remain 1v1 for too long. Well, I guess it kind of did. It went from one 1v1 to a different 1v1. Hopefully it doesn't drop any of those dishes. Three of us best friends. Just trying to scare him with fireworks. Firecrackers, whatever they are. All I know is she finds it hilarious. Yeah, Crunchyroll, because we haven't seen it enough in the episode. Okay, that was the second episode of The God of High School. And we are definitely continuing our tournament. A lot of the 1v1 matches we kind of breezed on through because it was the classic, you know, you go through the cannon fodder first and the actual good people are up a bit higher in the brackets. Of course, there's always exceptions to that. For example, you know, the Tai Chi fighter against the other guy. So yeah, that fight was our first like real fight of the episode, I would say. And you know, it definitely had a bit of a back and forth. You know, at first our Tai Chi fighter doing pretty well, but then his opponent just breaks out the arm and takes it a bit more seriously, and the fight at that point goes in a very different direction. And we just kind of had to watch as he just seriously abused the guy, because it's not just like a regular fight. It's just this guy is just an asshole, you know, sadistic asshole, just trying to abuse him as much as he can. You know, the whole, you know, you should give up kind of thing. He's like, I won't let him. Like, that's when you get to the point where it's without a shadow of a doubt, you know, he's not fighting for the match, he's just fighting to just be abusive, you know. It's pretty clear at that point, and at that point, roughly around that point, our main character decided to get on in there, because that couldn't be allowed to go on for too much longer. It just couldn't. It was kind of funny, and I don't know if funny is the right word, but just because the guy wanted his opponent to, you know, pathetically beg for his life the same way he did in the backstory, but, you know, because he wanted to feel like it's just a normal thing to do that, you know, that like anyone would do that in that situation. And when you see someone that doesn't do that, you know, I imagine it's not a great feeling. And I just progressively got him angrier and angrier, and it needed to be put to it. And violation of rules was not a deterrent for our protagonist to do it. So, yeah, violation of rules or not, I was pretty happy to see him just get in there and give the guy a good kick, because he definitely deserved more than that, really. But, you know, we did what we could, really, because the guy is definitely not a pushover. He did seem to have did some kind of deal with the devil kind of thing in the past to get power, because we had that classic thing where it's like, where very much an evil-looking person walks up to somebody on the knees being like, do you desire power? Will you do anything for it? You know, that kind of thing. So he's probably a lot stronger now than he was back then, and whatever he did back then resulted to the one now. He was definitely making sure to really harp on the fact that he's different than he was before, but definitely not better. Like, he might be, or his fighting might be stronger than it was back then, but definitely has not improved as a human being at all. That's for sure. So it was great to finally see him get put down in the episode. He was even like attacking like the referee, official people, whatever you call them, the higher ups that were like red carding our protagonist. But yeah, the guy's pretty out of control for sure. Very, very reckless. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Unhinged might be a good word for it. So yeah, he's definitely a problem. And we saw our man Park Mujin, I want to say, like, very important character for sure. He didn't do a lot in the episode itself, but, you know, he's obviously quite important. I think he was the guy that did the hamper, right? You know, not King Kong, as was speculated by the one guy. But, yeah, got some pretty cool punches and kicks. Like, Taekwondo, I think, was a martial arts focus in the episode. Which, you know, I don't know a lot about martial arts. I mean, I know names of certain types, like Taekwondo, Karate, Kempo, Muay Thai, I think that one's called. Like, I know a few of the names. I technically took one day of Taekwondo classes, like, you know, kind of a like bring your friend kind of deal, like a special event for the class, because I had a friend that took it. So I technically did Taekwondo for a day, so that makes me an expert, right? But that's pretty much the extent of my martial arts knowledge, really. So not much really comment on any of that stuff, really. But they talked about specific types like Northern Taekwondo, and just, yeah, I guess there's different types. Sure. So yeah, really not much more to say on the episode beyond that. I mean, actually, I guess I didn't talk at all about the friendship thing. Yeah, because obviously the one trio are meant to be pretty good friends. Like, you can see that like in the ED and stuff. They're hanging out. They're gonna be friends. And I was kind of curious how we're gonna get to that point. But the whole looking for the sword together, that was a pretty good way to do that. You know, everyone contributing, everyone kind of being busybodies. You know, trying to help her out. That was a pretty good way to get that really rolling. Because there was a bit of headbutting before that, you know, characters rubbing each other the wrong way, some slaps and stuff, but I'd say we made pretty good progress becoming friends. And the girl, Mari, I want to say her name is, we definitely got into her motivation and backstory quite a bit, you know, trying to fight for her family dojo and all that, while other girls were gossiping, painting their nails, probably going to karaoke. She was honing her family skill and worrying about that much more important stuff. So I'm glad we got all that stuff for sure. So maybe she'll be less abusive to our protagonist from now on. You can always hope, right? Whew. Yeah, pretty solid episode, I would say. Not much to say on it beyond that, really. So just gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.